I just want to give you the floor on what we saw in Anaheim in Southern California Friday night with Tyler Skaggs on the eve of what would have been his 28th birthday. Everybody wearing his 45. His mom throws a remarkable pitch for a first strike ceremonially, a softball coach here in Southern California. And they score 7 in the first and throw a combined no-hitter. Al, I'm wondering where that ranks in stuff that you have personally witnessed as a player or a broadcaster.
Wow. So seriously emotional, to say the least. The after the fact of all the numbers and the coincidental or not, or some bigger power that we can't explain of how it actually played out is beyond the belief that something wasn't else in the building. You know, I got to. I mean, you asked Rich. You know, was there anything similar motion? I was doing some games for the Marlins a few years ago, and I just so happened through the Yes Network, and Fox bought the Yes Network, et cetera. And I was doing very few games, and it turned out it was the end of the year. The Mets came in Miami, and I had the Mets series, and the Jose Fernandez boat accident. I was there, they canceled the game, and I'm doing the game the next night. And to think of that moment, not to take away from Tyler Skaggs and what happened on Friday with the Angels, because it was amazing, but Dee Gordon, who hadn't had a home run in like 2 years, leads off the game, uses his bat, uses his helmet, and hits a home run. And crying around the bases, I'm doing the game with Rich Waltz. Like, it's one of those, you can't say a word to even remotely describe what the heck just happened. And here Dee Gordon is playing the Mariners for the game on Saturday against the Angels. He's in the house. All of the great tribute to, honor Tyler Skaggs and, the uniform number and all of. Then after you find out about his birthday and the last time it was a no-hitter and the combination and, what Trout hit the ball 450-some feet.
He's
and
amazing.
There's your 45, et cetera, et cetera. The mom nails a strike, as you say. Like, wait a minute. Like, how does this happen? I don't know, Rich. Not to get into religion or bigger power or being, but, I believe somebody's watching.
Yeah, I fully agree. And I'm the one who brought it up about other situations you might have seen. It's interesting, Giancarlo Stanton, upon the passing of Skaggs, Instagrammed out a message to the Angels about how best to deal with the loss of a teammate like this, that you're going to walk through his locker and see his empty locker. You're going to when you walk through the locker room, and how difficult that is. And he brought, because he lived through the experience of losing a teammate of Fernandez in particular with the Marlins. I mean, you really can't put anything. It's amazing how this works out in baseball, Al. Obviously, It is amazing. What a night that was.
And the pace of it too, Rich, as you know, and I know you cover football and all the other respective sports. But the fact that there isn't a clock, you can take as much time as you want, and really, in this case, honor the memorial of Tyler Skaggs or whomever else. I know you grew up a Yankee fan. I can visualize to this day when Lou Piniella was crying and Reggie Jackson in the outfield,
Munson,
and Bobby Mercer has an amazing day with Thurman Munson. I couldn't imagine in season something as tragic as what we're talking about, and how to try to get through the rest of the year. I remember as a little guy, I remember watching that and seeing the Munson's uniform, placed behind home plate. I mean, the kind of, the hair, raised on the back of your neck kind of stuff.
For more of The Rich Eisen Show, tune to Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV for free on BR Live, or download the Rich Eisen Show app.